Hello everyone, this is El Nuclear and welcome once again to my channel. I want to talk about the new vinyl blues. What do I mean by this? What I mean is that I don't want to come across as being too negative, but new vinyl pressings today are not always consistently good, and it's very disappointing. For example, I'd say let's go back about 10 years when I first started purchasing vinyl again. As it was coming back into vogue, I updated my turntable, I went to the store, I bought a few new things, and I was really excited to go home and listen to brand new vinyl, as opposed to my 30-year-old collection from when I was a teenager that I thought I would very much not miss when I would hear something new, and I would expect the new vinyl to sound, superior to my old stuff. But shockingly, the old vinyl, for the most part, sounded much better. I was disappointed by this. Why is this true? Why is new pressing practices, the product that you buy today, the new manufactured vinyl, inconsistent in quality? Sometimes noisy, crackly, just not good sounding, as compared to some of the older stuff which might not be advertised as audiophile or 180 gram and all this stuff. None of this really matters. It's the quality of the pressing, 100%. I have a theory, and I'm only going to represent it as a theory because I can't say I know absolutely for sure that this is a fact. But intuitively, I feel strongly that back in the 70s and 80s, a lot of the manufacturing was done by engineers and skilled men and women that were very experienced when it came to making vinyl and producing vinyl masters. So because of this experience, there was a consistency to the quality. And these guys are no longer doing what they were doing. They're either retired or gone. So when this new trend of vinyl came back into vogue, all of a sudden there's a supply and demand issue. And what's going to happen? People that don't really have the experience are going to be manufacturing vinyl. And what are you going to get? You're going to get a quality problem. So that is what I feel accounts for some of the lower quality pressings, regardless of the fancy packaging, etc., etc. So young people buying this vinyl, don't be fooled. Older vinyl is great. If it's been taken care of, it's going to be good. It's going to sound good. It really comes down to that, whether it's been taken care of, whether it's in good condition. If you can find older vinyl, pay $5 for a title that you want to find. Don't get the reissue that was issued last year. It probably won't sound as good. There are other factors, of course. I don't want to get into the factors of source material, etc. I just want to talk about the manufacturing quality. It is not always good, but it has gotten better. I will say over the past 10 years, there has been a improvement in the consistency. When I buy a record now, I've never had to return a piece of vinyl in the past few years because the copy was bad. I'd say 7-8 years ago, I was doing it quite often. I'd have to go and get another copy because it wasn't a good copy. And I'd have to get another one, and hopefully the second time it would be better. Sometimes it wasn't. It was that bad. So yes, things have improved. There are guys cutting vinyl now who are doing a great job. But just be educated about it. Be wary and understand that old doesn't necessarily mean not as good. it can be quite the contrary. So do your homework, enjoy music, and be open to old and new. The new stuff is definitely getting better, more consistent, but old pressings are great. If you can find first pressings or relatively close to a first pressing of when a title came out, obviously with new titles, you don't have the same option because it's new. There's only one option, which is buying new vinyl. But do both. Mix it up. Don't overspend. Very easy to overspend on vinyl. It's very expensive. If you can find an older pressing, go for it. So that's what I wanted to say, and have a great day or night, depending on when you're watching this. Take care.